What's up? What's up, YouTube? This Shannon Sharpe thing, man. Shannon Sharpe settles $50 million lawsuit. I want to see what Big Ticket got to say about this, man. Shout out to Big Ticket. He done put up 3 videos. Now, I'm gonna jump back and forth for the last 2. I mean, the first 2. I'm sorry. The first 2 I'm gonna jump back and forth with, but the last one I'm gonna let that joint run all the way through because Shannon Sharpe hit with more allegations. Oh my God, from the settlement. So let's start off with this first one, man. Y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Let's check this bad boy out. God damn, this joint got the long intro on it. Shout out. Oh my goodness, man. I can't believe this, man. I cannot believe this. Let's check it out, man. Here we go.
And I did an article about this whole Shannon. If y'all can hear me in the comments.
Okay, hit me in the comments.
Check 1 2 1 2. Salute everybody in the building. Press 1
Show chat
if you guys can hear me in the comment section. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Hold on, man. Let me know if y'all can hear me in the comments.
Why would you mess with
everybody? Let me get a mic check.
Poster girl. I don't even know what you call them. What you call it? Fans only or whatever.
Hold on, y'all. I'll make sure y'all can hear me in the chat.
Why would you
press 1 if y'all can hear me, man? I can't see y'all in the chat room. Y'all got the building.
This dude is a millionaire.
So it's over with, y'all. As I told you guys, and I did a video on my other channel, Ticket TV live streams, a few days ago. And I did an article about this whole Shannon Sharpe situation, about how Shannon Sharpe's lawyer said Tony Busby did not show up to the court. The judge, the article, the reports was coming out that Tony Busby, he didn't show up to the court. He didn't do what he was supposed to do. And I told you guys in that video, you can go back when I put that video out days ago on my other channel. Days ago, I put out that video and people thought I was capping when I said that I heard quietly that they were working on a settlement. Well, seems like that's exactly what happened, because in the aftermath of that, Shannon Sharpe's legal team came out and apologized, which was underreported on YouTube, to Tony Busby, because the report was it made Tony Busby look bad, like their allegations was fake and they wasn't trying to go to the court and this, that, and the third. They just put out allegations against the dude. No, I told you guys I had heard this situation was quietly being settled. And now Shannon Sharpe's situation has been settled because Tony Busby himself has came out and acknowledged it right now, that the case is over with. And remember, Shannon Sharpe was already willing to pay her $10 million. The girl said, no, we going to court. We want $50 million, right? Tony Busby said, okay, you want to go to court and want $50 million? Well, I got more tapes and I'm going to save this other audio tape and these other videos for court. Well, apparently, Shay Sharpe did not want this thing to go to court. His job, his sponsorships, everything is dependent on this, right? So, in the end, the girl and Tony Busby got what they were looking for, and Shannon Sharpe got what he was looking for. As Tony Busby has announced that they are now dismissing the lawsuit with prejudice. And as you can see on the screen, on April the 20th, 2025, the Busby law firm filed a complaint in Nevada, making several allegations against Shannon Sharpe on behalf of our client. Both sides acknowledge a long-term consensual and tumultuous relationship. After protracted and respectful negotiations. Did somebody tell y'all on my video on Ticket TV live streams when this first came out that, oh yeah, I heard it's about to be a settlement, or them niggas old, like everybody thought was capping? I told you, my information is A1. My information is A1. Can't be discredited. Can't be discredited. Cannot be discredited.
Something going on with his mic. Yeah, mic is very bad. Yeah, that's why I got everything hardwired, no wireless type stuff. Tisha Tales was doing a wireless type mic. When the batteries go down, it don't warn you because you all into your thing. You know, you're doing your thing, baby. Yeah, so this is crazy, man. That's right.
When I told you guys, y'all let me know if y'all can hear the video now.
Yeah, that's good.
Am I straight now? Press 1 in the comment section if y'all can hear me now.
Good. One.
All right, Rashomon. If y'all can hear me now, press 1. Y'all can hear me now?
Great.
All right, let's
One.
get to it.
Yeah,
So as
let's
I
get
told
to
all
it.
of y'all, you know what I'm saying?
That's my
In the
dog.
video I did on
That's my
Ticket TV live
dog.
streams when the report came out that Tony Busby didn't show up in court. I wonder why Tony Busby didn't show up in court. But it was underreported the true reason what was really going on. Why would Tony Busby have to show up in court when his lawyers and the lawyers for Shannon Sharpe were, already under a certain understanding? Now let's get to that point right there. Let's talk about that right there, right? But everybody made this, thing out that, oh, look, Tony Busby came out and was, hey, man, they talked all this shit, then they didn't show up in court. Why would he show up in court if him and Shannon Sharpe's lawyers already had an agreement? So what did Shannon Sharpe's lawyers do that was underreported? They filed a apology officially to the court and to Shannon Sharpe for wasting the court's time. Why were they wasting the court's time, ladies and gentlemen? Because like I told y'all, they were mutually and respectfully settling this thing behind the scenes. Go back and listen to my video on Ticket TV live stream. But I told y'all, I got A1 information. I don't come on YouTube just talking shit, swallowing, spitting, capping. That's not what I do. When I come on here, my information, A1. Because I don't run with it unless I know it's A1. These are all facts. So once again, now Shannon Sharpe's team had to come out and apologize, right? Because really, we all know what was going on. Trying to make Tony Busby look bad and make it look like, oh, they wasn't showing up. They said, no, that wasn't what happened. And that's why they had to file an official apology to the courts and to Tony Busby. And what happens a few days later, right after that, situation settled. Why? Because Shannon Sharpe is smart. He understands that, bro, I can't drag this thing out and take this thing to court. No, Shannon Sharpe got too much on the plate. He got sponsorship deals. He got ESPN situation. So both sides get what they want, right? Tony Busby and the girl dropped the lawsuit. They get a settlement. They've settled the situation, right? In respectful negotiations. And now Shannon Sharpe can say, hey, man, look, that situation was settled. I can get back to my job now. Boom. Case closed. Once again, Tony Busby reporting. On April the 20th, 2025, the Busby law firm filed a complaint in Nevada, making several allegations against Shannon Sharpe on behalf of our client. Both sides acknowledge a long-term consensual and tumultuous relationship after protracted and respectful negotiations. I'm pleased to announce that we have mutually agreed on a resolution. All matters have now been addressed satisfactorily, and the matter is closed. The lawsuit will thus be dismissed with prejudice.
Dang.
Like I told y'all, Tony Busby be racking it up, but y'all don't want to get mad at me for just telling the truth. Everybody want to get mad at me for telling the truth. Come on now. We can't roll like that. We got to be real now.
Come on now.
So remember, that girl turned down $10 million. Shannon Sharpe's lawyer came out and said, man, look, he offered $10 million, she turned down. And then they sued us for 50. How much you think that they settled for? I'm just going to leave that to y'all. See, now I'm going to tell y'all this right now. I'm going to leave it to your imagination
30 million.
To what it took to settle this situation, to not get Tony Busby to go play that tape in court. This thing is over with now. So Shannon Sharpe can put this situation behind him. You understand what I'm saying? You feel me? Shannon Sharpe never wanted that information to see the light of day, and it won't. It won't. You understand what I'm saying? And so hopefully Shannon Sharpe can move on and, get his money, get his deals and stuff, and make his money, man. You know what I'm saying? And he'll learn from this and understand moving forward, you know what I'm saying, how to move. Period. You know what I mean? Hopefully that's what this did, right? Right? And so I've been told you guys this situation, and Shannon Sharpe did all that. Oh, we going to court. We're going to fight it in court. We gonna go to court. We taking this to court. You ain't gonna do my name like this. This is a shakedown. Why Shannon Sharpe ain't go to court? It was already made public now. Now he said he was gonna go to court and he was gonna clear his good name.
He should
So
not.
like I said, and somebody said he'll get that money back. You never know. It all depends on what the sponsors feel like now. You know what I'm saying? Will the sponsors feel like that Shannon Sharpe is safe? And they'll probably try and use this, and Shannon Sharpe's a brother. They'll probably try and use this against him in negotiations to lowball him in new negotiations. You know what I mean? That's exactly what I see about to happen. I'm just being real with y'all. I think they're going to try to use this to lowball Shannon Sharpe in new negotiations. And listen, Shannon Sharpe bust his ass and work hard. I ain't going to lie. He worked hard to get where he's at, bro. And ladies, you don't get that far without working hard. Shannon Sharpe definitely worked his ass off to get where he's at. He's a hard worker. You cannot take that away from him. He works hard. He puts in the work. You know what I mean? And he built his platform up. You got to respect Shannon Sharpe for working his ass off and building up his platform. The thing is that, you know, a situation like this can hit you for everything, man. You know what I mean? Straight up. And so, I mean, now he can probably try to salvage some of the money and get, because Shannon Sharpe is still going to, you know what I'm saying, do numbers. You know what I'm saying? You know, on TV and stuff like that, he's still going to do numbers and stuff. So he might can try to salvage this and get some of that money, but I don't think the same deals that he had waiting on him are still going to be there. You know what I mean? And I think the smartest thing for Shannon Sharpe that he did was went ahead and settled this situation, got it out the way. He didn't want to take that to court. Because they was waiting to go to court, right? Think about what I said. He'll be back on ESPN if I'm not mistaken. I don't think ESPN now will go through. We're trying to move off him. He had to settle this situation before the football season started. You know what I mean? And he just won't talk about it no more. They'll just leave it at that. It'll be over with, you know? But I think that Shannon Sharpe will, I think he'll be back on ESPN for the football season now that he has resolved this issue. And so I think that this right here is going to show him, man, look, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm moving sloppy. You know what I mean? I got to move different. I think this is going to show him that he just got to move different, man. You know what I'm saying? And so crazy work, man. You know, the only question is now is how much? How much was it? Because if he turned down 10 million and sued for 50, how much did it take? It's over with. So the person who said it's not resolved, it's over with now. What are you talking about? It's not resolved. It's over with. This case is officially over with. It's been resolved. They've come to a mutual agreement. It's been resolved. It's been resolved. Somebody said they're saying 25 million. I won't confirm that or deny it. Yeah. I won't confirm or deny it. I won't confirm or deny it.
All right, let's do this.
I just say, hey, man, let y'all think what y'all want to think.
Dang. Golly, that's crazy, man. All right, let's do this. I don't want to miss nothing.
And Tony, excuse me, not Tony. Shannon was so adamant about fighting that lawsuit. So adamant that it was a shakedown and he was going to court. Man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But hopefully he just move on and get his job back and move on, man. You know?
Yeah, you know, we actually, you know, everybody seen the video of him saying he came out. He tried to get in front of it first. And I think that was wrong for him to do that also. Okay, Shannon Sharpe exposes bad after settling lawsuit, sexual. I'm trying to not say the wrong words. They say I keep saying the wrong words. So Yeah, that was crazy, man. He jumped out there real quick. Was like, I'm going to prove my innocence. And Busby, now you done jumped out there and said all that. Use the black card, use the race card. Busby just trying to shake down black men. What? Come on, cuz. Are you serious? Busby just trying to shake down bad men, not this dude. What you did, she set you up, man. You was wrong for dating somebody that young in the first place. That's where you went wrong at.
Check real quick. Press 2 if you guys can hear me. Let me say this. Once again, please stop complaining about the intro. I'm tired of people talking about the intro. Some people like it. Some people don't like it. If you like it or don't like it, stop crying about it. I'm going to mix it up however I see fit. I'm tired of people talking about that. Every single video is the same shit with that. And it's just stuff people keep trying to keep controversy on YouTube going. Stop coming to my YouTube channel trying to say, oh, man, 7-8 sneak this to you, man. This, that, the third. If that man got something to say to me, bro, he got my contact. Y'all keep trying to cause controversy. Let me say it like this. Ticket TV do not have a problem with the brother 78. I have no issue with that man. He a grown man. He have his own channel. He have a right to have his own opinion and say what he want.
Facts.
If he have a difference of opinion or he has something to say to me, he know how to get in contact with me. He can say that to me.
Facts.
I have no issue with that brother saying whatever he feel or anybody else for that matter. Unless they come looking for smoke trying to attack me and disrespect me like that punk ass bookman. So cut the shit. Every time y'all keep cutting my comments, I'm just going to keep erasing your comments. Y'all come to my comments and say, hey, man, yeah, man, I see your brother over there trying to dish you, man. He talking about, man, working for Busby, this, that, and third. Man, listen, man, let me tell y'all something, man. I don't know Tony Busby. Now. I've never spoken with Tony Busby. I don't have any affiliation with Tony Busby.
Facts.
The only affiliation I have with is the absolute god doggone truth. And the truth is that when I looked at this entire situation, Shannon Sharpe is a liar. Shannon Sharpe is a fraud. Shannon Sharpe ain't real. Point blank, period. And I'm tired of people using this excuse saying, oh, man, we ain't got to tear a brother down. Nigga, he tear brothers down. Let's get right to it.
Uh-oh.
So Shannon Sharpe just settled his lawsuit with this girl that was an accuser that he threatened to sue her and Tony Busby and said he was getting shaken down. Why he ain't sue him? Why he ain't sue him?
Mm-hmm.
If this girl was lying on Shannon Sharpe, why he didn't sue her and Tony Busby? Why he settled respectfully? Why did he settle and pay the girl? That's not a win. That's a loss. Fact. Why did he settle and pay her?
That's what I want to know.
What? This the same dude that said on his own podcast he wasn't willing to go over $30,000 for his own black daughter's wedding. But this girl on the message is talking about $25K per cheek. Now you imagine how much money he paid her in a settlement. But why do you say he's exposed, Ticket? And this is the reason why I tell y'all, I don't come on YouTube taking up for no celebrities I don't know and I don't respect. I used to respect Shannon Sharpe.
Me too.
Because I used to think he had some principles and more. Then when I look back at all the shit he was doing, this case magnified it for me. So let's go back and show y'all why Shannon Sharpe should not be defended, in my opinion. And I have no defense for this dude whatsoever. I don't respect him. I won't sit up here and use no black card with Shannon Sharpe because he don't deserve it. You know why? Because he didn't get the same respect to Deshaun Watson. Now, who is Deshaun Watson? Deshaun Watson is the guy, and I'm going to say it again. Deshaun Watson is the guy who Tony Busby had 25 lawsuits against on sexual assault and misconduct allegations. Tony Busby won damn near 97% of those lawsuits. He settled 97% of those lawsuits with Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson came out after that happened and issued a public apology. Why? Because he wanted to get back to working in the NFL. What did Shannon Sharpe do? Shannon Sharpe says, oh, no, he ain't sorry. Oh, he need to have better timing with that apology. What is that? See, y'all ain't gonna talk about this shit. My feet is too deep in this. See, when you do enough stories like I do, I don't forget about a lot of shit. I did not forget Shannon Sharpe said this foolishness about Deshaun Watson. But people won't tell y'all when it was his turn to sit up here and stand tall for a black man, he tore him down. Now let's tell the truth.
Tore him down.
Same situation. Same lawyer, Tony Busby. He tore him down. What did he say? Skip. Timing is everything with an apology. FS1, personality Shannon Sharpe says Deshaun Watson isn't sorry about sexual misconduct allegations from Tony Busby. But y'all niggas want to come in here and play with my fucking name, shit ain't gonna work, nigga. Don't come to my channel with that shit. I told you, if that brother got something to say, he gonna hit me up and say, he is a respectable, honorable brother, 7'8". And I got love for that nigga, period. Stop trying to cause controversy on this YouTube shit. It's not gonna work. Okay? But since y'all want to get this smoke, I'm gonna give you little commenters this smoke and why I stand on what I say. I don't always have to say everything out loud. Some shit should be self-explanatory. But since I gotta go in my bag, I will.
Damn.
Shannon Sharpe, back on August the 18th, 2022, came out and rejected Deshaun Watson's apology after he settled those lawsuits. Deshaun Watson came out, offered an apology because he wanted to get back to working. The same thing Shannon Sharpe's trying to do with ESPN. Settle his lawsuit so he can get back to working. But what did Shannon Sharpe do, y'all? Let's read this article. Last week, prior to taking the field in his first NFL game in 586 days, Cleveland Browns quarterback Deshaun Watson issued an apology to the woman he's impacted amidst the sexual assault of misconduct allegations that led to lawsuits being filed on behalf of 24 women. I want to say that I'm truly sorry to all the women I've impacted in this situation, Deshaun Watson said. The decisions that I made in my life put me in this position I would definitely like to have back. But I want to continue to move forward and grow and learn and show I'm a true person of character, and I'm going to keep pushing forward. This is what Deshaun Watson said in his apology. The man is trying to get back on the field. This is what he said. Right? Now, while the article says, while the apology was a nice gesture, FS1 analyst Shannon Sharpe says Deshaun Watson only apologized because he's trying to soften the blow of the NFL's appeal of his 6-game suspension handed down by arbitrator Sue Robinson. The NFL is seeking a year-long ban, which would be Deshaun Watson's second consecutive season of not playing. Shannon Sharpe also said the timing of the apology was wrong as well. Not only did he say the nigga ain't sorry, Shannon Sharpe sat up there and gonna tell the man when to apologize. This is when he's being sued by Tony Busby as representing them girls. Same shit Shannon Sharpe dealing with. Nick, that's why I don't stand up for this, because that nigga is a shucker and jabber. He's a sellout. Let's keep going. During a recent episode of Undisputed, the Pro Football Hall of Famer Shannon Sharpe expounded on what he meant. Let's get to the funk. Shannon Sharpe isn't buying the act. So we supposed to buy Shannon Sharpe act as black folks. Why Shannon Sharpe ain't never want no smoke when old boy went on that podcast and said Shannon Sharpe said that he allegedly said that whenever you see a black woman on my arm, it's because I'm holding her for the police. Ooh, they said that's what Shannon Sharpe, that was the ongoing saying that Shannon Sharpe had in NFL locker rooms back in the day.
What? God dang, man. And it's funny because I never even said anything like that out of my mouth. I love my black women. I love my white women. I love my Asian women. I love my Japanese women. I love women. It just so happens that my fiance is Philippine. I fell in love with the Philippines. I love their culture and stuff. Don't get mad at me. But I never in my life put anybody down. Ooh, I love me some black women, boy. Good God Almighty, baby. Ooh, y'all some beautiful good God Almighty's, boy. I love all women. And is that wrong? If that is wrong, I don't want to be right. But I show respect to everybody, man or woman. Man, don't come talking that bull to me. I don't need that bull. Chicka, chicka, chicka. Let's continue.
Whenever you see a black woman on my arm, it's because I'm holding her for the police.
That's messed up.
They said that's what Shannon Sharpe, that was the ongoing saying that Shannon Sharpe had in NFL locker rooms back in the day.
Dang, y'all don't say that.
Shannon Sharpe ain't come out threatening lawsuits and going off on them dudes for saying that about his name. He didn't say that to them. Come on now, stop. We ain't gonna do this with me. I'm surgical with this thing, nigga. Let's keep going. Shannon Sharpe isn't buying the act. Shannon Sharpe is old school and believes Watson's apology was late and should have happened when he settled with the accusers. Although Shannon Sharpe has settled with his accuser and he came out and gave a goddamn apology.
Damn.
Oh, but Ticket in this motherfucker cooking. I am a cooker, nigga. Like I said before, I'm gonna stand on my nuts. Point blank, period. But don't nobody want to call this shit out. This is the reason why I told y'all, a lot of these celebrities, I don't respect them. Because look what they have done to their own. Then we supposed to go over and break our neck to defend them in every situation. Ain't no way in hell.
You got that right.
He gonna get the same thrashing he gave Deshaun Watson and others. So Sharpe is old school and believes that Deshaun Watson's apology was late and should have happened when he settled with the accusers, seemingly ignoring or unaware of the fact that Deshaun Watson has not settled with every accuser. So Shannon Sharpe wasn't running his mouth and didn't even know at that time the man didn't settle with every accuser by that time. Once the ruling had come down, this is a quote from Shannon Sharpe. Once the ruling had come down, or, you settle the case, it's not skipped. You just come out, say, hey, I can put this behind me. I apologize for anybody that was impacted by my behavior, whatever you wanted to word it. You got representation. You got people that can word it appropriately, and you can move on. Let's keep going. Shannon Sharpe continued. That's what should have happened. Once you settle it, you come out, you word it appropriately, and you move on. Funny, they got the link to the video right there. Funny how that video was taken down of Shannon Sharpe saying all this slanderous stuff. Kind of funny. But I got another video where he said it because somebody else got it. Right there on Undisputed. But when you settle the case and you really don't say anything, he's not sorry. So I just think the thing is, timing's a lot. Have a lot to do with the apology. Skip. Timing is everything with an apology. You can't wait till almost all of a sudden you're about to receive a more severe punishment, and then you say, well, I'm sorry for what transpired. I'm sorry that I impacted these women. This is what Shannon Sharpe, Mr. Pro-Black, Blackathon, had to say about Deshaun Watson when he was getting sued by them girls who was represented by Tony Busby. I'm standing on this, nigga. Don't y'all come to my channel, man. Y'all better just leave me alone, bro. I got all kind of smoke, nigga. Just leave me alone, bro. Y'all trying to create something that ain't gonna be there. I'm not gonna allow it to be created. I got love for my brother. Y'all not finna do that. I don't care what he say. Y'all not finna do that. I have my own reasons for why I say what I say. Never been bought, never been paid for, ain't none of that shit, nigga. I'm solid. 1,000% true and true, nigga. Sharpe believes, this is what Shannon Sharpe believes, right? This is the type of judgment he passing out on other black men. But we supposed to come out here and lay down and take up for that nigga. Man, get the hell out of here. Sharpe believes when issuing an apology, timing is of the utmost importance. And in his opinion, this was done to show the league that he is remorseful for his actions. People can say, well, Shannon, you settled the lawsuit right now because you're trying to get back on ESPN for your football. Come on now, let's not do this. Where's Shannon Sharpe's immediate apology? When you settle it, you immediately come out and apologize. That's what Shannon Sharpe said. Where's Shannon Sharpe's apology? He settled the lawsuit with the girl. Where he at? Same lawyer. It's funny how it all comes back around full surface. It's funny, man. Let's keep going, man. And in his opinion, this was done to show the league that he's remorseful for his actions. And in many ways, they say, the article says, Shannon speaking the truth, the timing of the apology in many ways. Shannon Sharpe says, shows how remorseful you really are about your actions. In Watson's case, that speech may have come way too late. So Shannon Sharpe is saying, in essence, is he saying that just because this man settled his lawsuit, he's guilty? So that's supposed to mean Shannon Sharpe's guilty, right? Since he said that about another black man, that he was supposed to come out and immediately apologize. But I thought that when you settle, that don't always mean you guilty. Come on now. Let's not do this. I'm surgical with this thing. Let's not do this.
Facts.
Let's not. This is what Shannon Sharpe said. Right? Keep it 100. Remember all that shit Shannon Sharpe was talking about Kyrie Irving? Since we gonna do this whole black shit, y'all wanna come to my channel trying to create drama and create controversy. Hey, Ticket Man. Hey, man. Oh, why you going against the brothers, man? Man, that nigga ain't one. Let's go.
Cause he ain't
Personally,
one.
Skip, this is Kyrie. This is who he is. You know he's going to dig in now because he's caught in backlash. Nick Friedel challenge.
Oops, my bad.
Now remember,
Mm-hmm.
when LeBron James got up there and criticized Kyrie for a tweet, y'all remember that? Everybody was going in on LeBron. Here come good old triple bass mouth Shannon Sharpe to back LeBron James up going against Kyrie Irving, right? This is what he did to Kyrie, the brother. He ain't stand with the brother. He helped tear him down. But we supposed to just roll the red carpet out for Shannon Sharpe. All of a sudden, this man is Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, or whoever, such and such.
Personally, Skip, this is Kyrie. This is who he is. You know he's going to dig in now because he's caught in backlash. Nick Friedel challenged him. Joe Side tweeted at him. Wish he'd have just pulled him into a room and had a conversation. Just because he tweets something, that doesn't mean you have to compound an issue by tweeting back at him. Just call him in. Hey, you're the owner. Just say, Kyrie, I'd like to talk to you about something that you posted. Look, Kyrie always wants you to think. He went to Duke. He wants you to think that he's a physicist and he's the smartest guy in the room and he's a conspiracy theorist. And he says, well, what if that didn't happen? I know, okay, I understand that it could have, but what if it didn't? Okay, even if it did happen, what if it didn't happen? What if who were actually responsible for it wasn't really responsible for it? See, that's how he does. And he's like, I just want to play devil's advocate. So I mean, personally, Skip, I don't listen to anything Kyrie has to say. I think he's a phenomenal basketball player, but he just says a whole lot of stuff. And there are enough of his followers because he has a large enough platform. They're going to say, Kyrie, you right. And the more people all he needs is one person to tell him that he's right other than himself, and he's going to keep it going. And so for me, this is, I ain't got no problem with freedom of speech. Freedom of speech in America does not mean you're free of consequences in America. So you can say whatever you want. You can spew whatever you want. But when the backlash and the consequences come, don't come, oh, cry me, Kanye. Oh, now all of a sudden, you're like, oh, they got a knee on my neck, and it reminds me I was like Emmett Till and yada, yada. I don't want to hear that. Because when you were saying what you were saying, it was without repercussion. I'm free. I'm this, I'm that. And then somebody had to remind him, you look a lot like Shannon Sharpe. Remember when OJ said, OJ, I ain't black, I'm OJ. Kanye started to believe that too. Yep. I ain't black, I'm Kanye. And then he got reminded, oh, yeah, you are. But Kyrie, I don't know what his end game is. He's always trying to I'm a free thinker.
Dang.
Those are not free thoughts, Kanye. You reposted something. Now you said when Nick Friedel says, look, I understand what Alex Jones did. He made families relive a very tragic and horrifying moments in their life. He's a conspiracy theorist. I just like what he said 10 years ago. So you already said what the guy is. And now he's a proven liar. But it's that one thing that you like, you know what, it's that morsel over there. Now, I get what he said right here. It's not true. Okay? Is he a member in these secret societies? Is Alex Jones a member of these secret societies that he can attest to? Is Kyrie Irving a member of these secret societies that he says exist? Just throwing stuff out there, Skip. It's just sad that this is what he's become. But Kyrie, I don't even know if you know who Craig Hodges is. But you better be careful. If you don't know who he is, might need to reach out to him and have a conversation. I'm gonna leave it at that.
I'm gonna leave it at that. This is Shannon Sharpe, the almighty black man that everybody's standing up for it, and y'all niggas come my comment section bringing that smoke to me for it. Nigga, y'all niggas better stay away from me, nigga. I can blow a whole house down. Y'all niggas come over here playing with me. Now I'm cut from a whole different cloth, nigga. Whenever I say something, I got rhyme and reason to say it. So don't come over here trying to cause confusion with me and my brother. I'm just gonna keep blocking y'all ass. You're not gonna do that. If that nigga got something to say to me, that brother know how to get in contact with me. He can hit me up and say whatever he got to say to me. The same thing with him. Y'all all this time y'all think, oh, you talk about him because you talking about Bookman. Y'all always think about the wrong person. He don't look like Bookman. I'm not talking about him. Bookman know who he is.
Bookman know who he is.
He a chump that live alone. Damn near 50 years old. That run around here and let white people use the N-word around him and don't say nothing about it. Stop playing with me, bro.
Damn.
Now, let's go on to what Mr. Black History Month, Shannon Sharpe, had to say about another brother, Kwame Brown, right?
Pause. Bathroom break. Woo, Lord, I know one thing. Drinking all this water and these pills breaking up, I guess, in the stone breaking stuff, and I'm tearing up this water. This stuff right here, y'all can see how yellow the water look. Stuff is nasty, y'all. All right, Big Ticket, keep on cooking them. He cooking the mess out of them, man. Stop yelling at them so loud, man. Don't you yelling at us, your fans, your peoples. Man, you don't want to get on Big Ticket's bad side. God dang, boy. Good God Almighty. Here we go.
Let's go on to what Mr. Black History Month, Shannon Sharpe, had to say about another brother, Kwame Brown, right? He getting in Kwame Brown mix for what reason? Let's go into this.
Damn.
And then he's going to question the guy that, what do you say?
Hold on. No, I don't even want to do that one. Hold on. We're going to do this one. Hold on. We're going to do this one. We ain't doing that one. Let's do this one right here. Let's do this one. Well, I don't even want to do that one.
I don't even want to do that.
What that other one I just had? This is another one I had right here. Here we go. We're going to do this one.
I still don't know what's his end game here. You talking about what Kobe would have done? What would you have been done? What would you have done? You're the number one overall pick. Yeah. I don't get it because LeBron was in a no-win situation. People say, LeBron, why would you settle for a three? Why would you shoot a step back this? He drives the ball. Jamal Murray does a great job of tying him up. And that even as he holds onto the ball, he's trying to get the shot up. Aaron Gordon blocks it. Now he said, well, he should have pulled up. It's easy to say what you should have done after the fact of knowing what has happened. Yeah. And Skip, he said, you're supposed to be great? Really, Kwame, of all the people, he should never, ever question anybody's greatness. Because this is what we know. If there's a Mount Rushmore for busts in the NBA history, whether he's the first head, the second head, the third, or the fourth, he's on Mount Rushmore of bust NBA players. There's no question. And then he's going to question a guy that, whether you say he's first, second, he's top five of the greatest players to ever play. I remember I heard him talk when Kobe scored 81. He's talking about he's hitting damn good screens. Really? Dude, you're the number one pick in the draft, and you're talking about you setting screens. Yep. Talk about the games that you played. Talk about the game-winning shots you hit. Skip, look, I get it. Kobe and Mike were graceful. They were elegant. They were Baryshnikov. Yep. But it's just not true. They haven't hit more game-winning shots than LeBron. The numbers don't lie. You can just go look it up, Kwame. You have plenty of time. Yeah, you own your farm down in Georgia. You got plenty of time. You ain't playing no hoops. You should still be in the NBA. But you want to take a shot because this your thing, Skip. Look what it did. Everybody, he was trending.
Now he's talking about Kwame Brown giving his own opinion. But this the same shit he do when he sit up there and tear down Russell Westbrook on a day-to-day basis, I'm talking about absolutely cremate this dude's legacy. Him and Skip Bayless sit up there every day playing low-light clown videos in attempts to completely destroy Russell Westbrook. Everybody saw it. We all watched it. We literally all watched this. There ain't no other way around it. There ain't no other way around it. And then the biggest fraud of them all. And this is the reason why I lost all respect for him. He showed the text of the girl saying she wanted $25K for each cheek. $25K, she said in text message, for each cheek. The girl turned down a $10 million lawsuit, sued this man for $50 million. What this man say about his own beautiful black daughter's wedding? Roll the tape ticket.
I heard this, y'all.
Hey, my daughter's a budget. You got a budget. I don't get whatever you do after that.
What number? I mean, I don't want.
Hey, my daughter's a budget. You got a budget. I don't get whatever you do after that.
What number? I mean, I don't want to be in your business, but what number you said?
30,000.
Okay. So you can have a wedding with 30,000.
I don't know what you can have. I ain't going to get married. Shit, I don't give a damn.
Yeah, that's all talk. To be honest, that's all talk. But at the same time, you're going to give your daughter who's getting married a budget of $35,000 to do this wedding. But yet you're going to give somebody else $50,000 for the total amount of cheeks she has, unless you're going to count the cheeks on her face. Now you talking about $100,000. Make that make sense. I got to stop saying that. I don't even want that in my little repertoire.
Hey,
this is ridiculous.
Hey, y'all from the South, y'all know about that fried catfish and spaghetti plate. Hey, I know somebody hooked that thing right on up. What they charge by the plate? $10.50 a head. Spaghetti, fried catfish, a piece of cornbread, and a styrofoam cup of sweet tea. That's all you're getting.
Oh my God, Lord!
And I'm not finna go. Hey, just because they so. Oh hell, no, man! I wish I might. Take that money and put a down payment on the house. Man, you crazy, don't you? Man, I wish I might put all that money for my daughter just because I got it.
That's a shame.
But you got me crying.
Somebody say, "But oh, you help me fish and spaghetti at a wedding?" Hell yeah. Yeah, talking about dude asshole. We getting our money back if y'all get divorced.
Man, see what I'm saying, bro? But like I said before, bro, this is why I don't be, like I said, man, you gotta be a solid celebrity for me to stand up and use my voice to stand up for you. Because the way these dudes be acting, man, they don't deserve no respect, bro.
No.
Go back and check the history, man.
No.
That's all you gotta do. You do a little bit of research and check the history. Deshaun Watson was sued by the same lawyer as Shannon Sharpe. Deshaun Watson settled just like Shannon Sharpe. Deshaun Watson came out before all of his cases were settled and offered an apology. Shannon Sharpe came out and blasted him, said his apology was, oh, he ain't mean that. All this other stuff that could have hurt this dude from getting back in the league. But all of a sudden, we supposed to all be, we shall overcome Martin Luther King for this nigga. Man, ain't no way. And if you ain't, y'all come in the comment section trying to push somebody else said, oh, y'all working for Tony Busby. No, I'm not. Nigga, I don't know Tony Busby. I ain't never talked to him. I ain't never spoke to him. I know what the truth is, though. And the truth is, I don't accept or respect the shit Shannon Sharpe was saying. Especially after he got caught up and exposed for what he did. Because everything he said, it went against that exact same stuff that happened to Deshaun Watson. These are all facts.
Golly.
Look it up yourself. It's all right there.
This thing was juicy.
He tried to make sure that man was going to get cooked. So where's the lawsuit at against this girl that Shannon Sharpe said? Shannon Sharpe said it was a lie and that he was going to stand on it. It was a shakedown and all this other stuff. Well, he must have got shook down there. I'm going to sue Tony Busby, sue the girl. Why he ain't do it? If they lying, why he ain't do it? I'm just saying, keep it 100, my nigga. Well, this ain't no in between if and or buts about this shit. If they was lying, you telling the truth, go to court, cook their ass, nigga. You out here ripping everybody else that's black. Think about the irony of this situation. Deshaun Watson had the same situation as Shannon Sharpe, except for Deshaun Watson had way more accusers. And look what Shannon Sharpe said. You ain't got to believe me. Do your own research. That's why when I tell y'all I come on here, I don't just hit record saying any kind of shit. And for all y'all niggas that want me to go out and say something and clap back at the brother seventh, man, listen, I don't move like that. I love that brother. Straight up. If he diss me, hey, he can diss me 100 times. I'm not going to diss him.
That's Uncle Mike.
And if I'm going to diss him, I'm going to say his name and I'm going to say him and I'm going to hit him and tell him.
You got that right. I ain't got time for that bull. They can say whatever they want about Uncle Mike.
Name ticket? He don't deserve no goddamn respect. Damn. I'm going to let him sit in purgatory over there.
Damn it, John.
He wants somebody to say his name. Like, share, subscribe, man. Hey, I really appreciate you guys.
All right, here we go, man. Ticket caught me slipping. Hey, y'all caught me slipping that time. My mouth was full. You know, don't eat on your channel and all this stuff. I stopped, and shout out to the comments. Say, you do you. This your channel. You do you. Don't let nobody change you. And you're right, man. Uncle Mike was letting people change him. You know, there's so many people, man, you talk too much. Let it run. So I stopped talking. Let it run. Man, I got to do me, man. You know what I'm saying? I got to sit here and do me, man. But check this out. My nose itch. Anyway, man. Hey, this is the last one. And I wanted to do this one at the end because Ticket is saying that this boy is about to get some more charges. Oh, my God. What? All right. Unbelievable. Shannon Sharpe hit with more allegations, settling $50 million lawsuit. I don't know if I should be. Sometimes I don't know what to say. You know, I'm supposed to be on one of these instruments, baby. Hey, I'm setting up a drum track, man. I'm going to kick some drums. Y'all gonna be seeing Uncle Mike kick drums in a minute or two. Yeah, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, baby, because I'm bringing y'all the realness. Here we go.
Salute to everybody for.
Oh man, this is part 3.
Hopefully
all in one.
Doing well.
Big ticket marathon, baby.
Can y'all hear me?
Oh, let me pull up the
press 2 if y'all can hear me in the comments, man. We finna get right into it.
What y'all can hear me? In the world?
I can't see the chat. Let me see. What they saying? Okay. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Delta. The seats got Deltas.
Okay,
man,
y'all
they
hear me?
promoting like a champ, baby.
All right, man. Salute everybody for hopping on in here, man. Appreciate all of y'all. And let's get right into the video, man. I'll put a link to the article to this in the comment section and in the description box below. Salute to everybody that support the channel, man. We had a couple Cash App, PayPal donations yesterday. I'm going to shout y'all out after this video. Matter of fact, let me shout y'all out right now and get this over with. Shout out to Peace 2. Salute to you. Hot Rod coming through with that hundo about these issues, and I move different in order, because if you lie to them and make excuses, they're gonna feel like, oh, well, I've been done wrong. No, you an idiot. In the day and age that we move, you have to be able to understand, look, I can't move like this. I gotta move differently. I gotta do things differently. And if we lie to them and we don't tell them the truth, how are these people gonna learn from certain situations? That's why I take the stance that I take on a lot of things. It's because people need to hear the truth. That way they understand how to move differently. Because if not, you're going to get caught up, end up getting your bread taken from you like Shannon Sharpe, or end up worse, potentially in prison. And also, let me say this too, to all of these other guys that's out here, what I want to say, man, it slipped off my mind. Oh, this is another reason why I don't defend celebrities. Where's Stephen A. Smith at? Stephen A. Smith's supposed to be Shannon Sharpe road dog. Stephen A. Smith have disappeared. He ain't even been nowhere to be found. When the allegations first came out, Stephen A. didn't really want to stand behind Shannon Sharpe. Everybody was getting on Stephen A. This is why I tell y'all, I don't be messing with celebrities like that on that type of level, bro. You got to be a different type of cat, cut a different type of way. I've seen this happen many times where content creators, people have went out their way to show love to these celebrities, help build them up, all this other stuff, market them, do videos about them. And then once they get into a certain position, they forget these dudes even exist. Then when they get in trouble again, or when they value ain't the same, then they need you. Oh, come on, man, we got to do it for the brother. Nah, hell no. It don't work like that. Nah, man. Where's all these NFL players, black NFL players, standing up for Shannon Sharpe when he was going through a situation? Ain't none of them stood up. Not everybody was quiet. This is why I keep trying to tell y'all. Why is it our responsibility to say something when his own peers ain't saying shit? The people he been with for years on a daily basis ain't saying a damn word in his defense. His co-workers ain't saying nothing. They said they was disgusted with this dude. Make it make sense. So when I say the things that I say, it's because you see all of these things. These people don't even look out for each other. Then, as I told y'all yesterday, what did Shannon Sharpe do when the other brother was down with Tony Busby going through them lawsuits? Took his shit all over the dude. He told the dude, man, your apology, man, nah, man. He rejected dude's apology. Dude trying to apologize so that he can get back on the basketball court. I mean, not basketball, on the football field. He tried to apologize so he could get back on the football field. And what did Shannon Sharpe do? Shannon Sharpe said, man, I ain't buying your apology. He tore him down. The article's up. All you got to do is go right back. August the 18th, 2022, that article's up. He told Skip, timing is everything with an apology. Shannon Sharpe was ready to fight a whole team full of black dudes for the Memphis Grizzlies. Ja Morant's daddy, Dylan Brooks. He was ready to fight a whole NBA team full of black dudes. Skip Bayless disrespected him to the highest order, then told him to put his glasses back on, and that's exactly what he did. Come on, man. But then he ready to talk that shit to Kwame Brown. He called Kwame Brown a big farmer and talking all that crazy shit to Kwame Brown. Like I said before, man, this is why I can't respect that cat, bro. Just because Kwame Brown gave his opinion on a sport he played. Think about this. Shannon Sharpe ain't play basketball, but he give basketball opinions all the time. Kwame Brown played in the league for a decade, and this dude gonna tell Kwame Brown he can't have an opinion. Called him a big farmer, all kind of other shit. Like I said before, man, this is the reason why I take the stands that I take. Everything I say, I thought about what I'm doing before I say it. I'm not coming out here putting blasts on good, upstanding dudes that, you know, people highly speak of and showing love to. Y'all don't see me doing that. But these fake ass dudes that come out here and cap a lot like Shannon Sharpe did and got caught with his hand in the cookie jar, simping, because that's what he got caught doing, simping. Nah, ain't no sympathy for that dude. Nah, man, because he ain't afford that to them other black players. He ain't afford that to Kyrie Irving when Kyrie Irving was fighting to stay in the NBA and keep his job. I'm just keeping it real. Everybody get mad at me. Tell me I'm lying. Say I'm lying. I just want you to prove that I'm lying about that. What did he do? He jumped on LeBron James back to help tear Kyrie Irving down when Kyrie was fighting to stay in the league. And he even questioned Kyrie's common sense. He basically tried to say Kyrie was dumb because he said this dude think he ultra intelligent. Go back and listen to what he said about Kyrie Irving. Listen to how judgmental he is about all these other black folks. Then when somebody hit him with that same Harlem heat, everybody else get mad. Nah, come on, man. We can't, fuck that, man. Nigga, we start holding these niggas accountable, man. That shit they do can be taxed against them in the end. Point blank, period. That's why if y'all see us an honorable, upstanding brother that's been showing love and doing all, hey, y'all, I'm not finna bang on that dude. But the people y'all seen me banging on this channel, man, like I said before, man. Now, let's get to the topic, man. Shannon Sharpe have been accused now of paying this dude off. Hollywood. That's right. His former stylist. Who goes by the name of Hollywood. His real name is Russell, and they call him Russell Hollywood Simpson, right? Hollywood. Now he's been accused of paying this dude hush money to not speak to the blogs. Now we're gonna get to talking about this because when the settlement came out yesterday, God. When the settlement came out yesterday, Hollywood, and smash the like button as y'all come on in here. Hollywood went online. Give me my money. Hollywood went online. Now remember, this is the dude that Shannon Sharpe was taking it with him. He had Hollywood with him with all the events. So Hollywood know. Right? Oh, what else did Hollywood put on that timeline when that girl got her settlement yesterday? He put her up there showing them cakes, talking about my new home girl, #winning. This is what Hollywood did.
Damn, son.
And he was with Shannon Sharpe.
Damn.
Almost all the time. He's the stylist.
Hey.
Look at this. Hollywood, when that check hits. Come on now. This is all the stuff that Shannon Sharpe have done that have come back on his ass. Simping. So let's get into the allegations. I'm going to read the report and then we're going to play the tape so we can get into the actual allegations that Tasha K have made against Shannon Sharpe now. So NFL Hall of Famer and sports media personality Shannon Sharpe has found himself at the center of controversy following allegations from blogger Tasha K, who claims Shannon Sharpe paid hush money to his former stylist Russell Hollywood Simpson amid settling a high-profile $50 million lawsuit with a sexual assault accuser. The accusations have sparked widespread speculation, adding another layer of scrutiny to Shannon Sharpe's personal and professional life. In April 2025, a woman identified as Jane Doe filed a $50 million civil lawsuit against Shannon Sharpe in Clark County, Nevada, alleging sexual assault, battery, and intention of infliction of emotional distress during a nearly 2-year rocky consensual relationship that began in 2023. The plaintiff, who was 19 when she met Shannon Sharpe at a Los Angeles gym, claimed he R-worded her on multiple occasions, including incidents in October 2024 and January 2025, and recorded their sexual encounters without her consent. Sharpe vehemently denied the allegations, labeling the lawsuit as a quote-unquote shakedown orchestrated by the accuser's attorney, Tony Busby. His legal team, led by Lanny J. Davis, released text messages they claim demonstrated a consensual relationship involving role play and sexual fantasies. Shannon Sharpe's attorney confirmed that he offered the accuser $10 million to settle the case before the lawsuit was filed, an offer that was declined. However, on July the 18th, 2025, Tony Busby announced the lawsuit had been settled, stating, after protracted and respectful negotiations, we have reached a mutually agreed upon resolution. All matters have now been addressed satisfactorily, and the matter is closed. The term of the settlement were not disclosed, but the lawsuit was dismissed with prejudice, indicating no further legal action can be taken on the same claims. Also, Tasha K is alleging that she believes it's around $20 million that Shannon Sharpe forked out to this girl. Makes sense. She sued him for 50, turned down 10. What you think she gonna settle for? Yeah, give me half.
20.
Give me half. If you ain't got the 20 right now, listen, I'll even say, hey, we just had a tumultuous relationship and you can break it down in payments. Go salvage whatever job you can to get your bread, and then we can do this. You know what I'm saying? You get on a payment plan.
Damn, this shit ain't worth it. It ain't
So now
worth
the money,
it.
that money doesn't go to his family going forward in the future. That money goes to this girl. Come on, man. Let's stop this, man. And like I said, I don't know how much he actually paid her. It could have been more, could have been a little bit less. But I know one thing. They rejected $10 million. So you guess how much they paid. They end up selling for if they sued for $50 million and rejected $10 million. But let's keep going. Following the settlement, blogger Tasha Kane, everybody keeps saying he won't get a job. He's still employed by ESPN. He has not been fired. Shannon Sharpe is still under contract with ESPN. He has not been fired. He still has that money from ESPN. He has not been fired. They just have him on the shelf right now because of this situation. ESPN never fired Shannon Sharpe. The only thing happened with Shannon Sharpe is he got put on the shelf. And the other thing that happened with Shannon Sharpe is that he did lose the $100 million podcast deal he had coming down the pike. But he has not been fired by ESPN. As of today, he has not been fired by ESPN. He was just put on the shelf. He was still getting paid because they were waiting to see how this situation played out. Right? They have to have probable cause to fire you. Shannon Sharpe having a relationship, but it hadn't gone to court, it hadn't been proven yet in court. That wasn't enough for them to say, hey, look, we're going to fire you right outright without them having to pay that man his bread. So when they fire you with cause, that means they ain't got to pay you shit. They fire you, you know what I'm saying? You know, and they really don't have the cause, they got to pay you your bread. They ain't trying to pay Shannon Sharpe all that money. So that's why they shelved him, took him off TV to slow down the criticism, and he still got checks while they work the situation out. So he did not lose his job. We're not going to put out false lie information over here. So anyways, back to the article. Following the settlement, blogger Tasha K, right, known for her commentary on celebrity scandals, reignited speculation about Shannon Sharpe's personal life. Tasha K has previously claimed that Shannon Sharpe is gay and had a close relationship with his former stylist, Russell Hollywood Simpson, an openly gay celebrity stylist who worked with Shannon Sharpe and other NFL and NBA players. According to Tasha K, Shannon Sharpe allegedly paid hush money to Mr. Simpson, aka Hollywood, to keep quiet about their professional and personal interactions after parting ways back in 2024. These claims surfaced in a December 2024 post on Media Takeout, which suggested that Simpson's silence was secured following Shannon Sharpe's departure from FS1's Undisputed. Simpson himself added fuel to the speculation in May 2025, posting a cryptic Instagram story message featuring an image with Shannon Sharpe with several women captured. See, when I was around, you never heard a single word. I had everything so organized. The post, accompanied by the song Ran Out by JT, led some to interpret it as Simpson implying he had managed Sharpe's public image to avoid scandals during their time working together. Sharpe addressed his decision to part ways with Simpson on a Nightcap podcast, stating he returned to his longtime stylist, Shelly Davis, out of loyalty after she felt hurt by his brief collaboration with Simpson. Sharpe also noted that Simpson's sexual orientation, emphasizing it was not a factor in their professional split, saying Hollywood, he was gay. That's his life. That's not mine. Tasha K's allegations have not been sustained with concrete evidence, and Sharpe has not directly responded to these hush money claims. However, her comments have reignited discussions on social media about Shannon Sharpe's personal life, particularly giving her history of making claims about his sexuality, which Shannon Sharpe has never sued her about. Tasha K have said these things about Shannon Sharpe. He ain't filed no lawsuit against Tasha K for slander. I want y'all to think about that. That he ain't filed no lawsuit against Tasha K for slander or libel. This the same dude that said he was gonna file a lawsuit against Tony Busby. Shit, man, them dudes ain't real like that, bro. Bro, you can't do this with me. He ain't real like that. That man sat up there, said it was a shakedown. Tony Busby come out to black man, all this other stuff. Look, I like when you stand on what you say and keep it real. He ain't keeping it real. He said he was gonna sue Tony Busby and the girl. The allegations was false. It was a shakedown, blah, 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 blah. If that's the case, sue their ass. Prove to everybody that shit is a shakedown. Sue them. Do everything you said you was gonna do. Nah, the truth is, he didn't want whatever was on that tape to come out in court. He did not want Tony Busby to play that shit in front of a judge. And all the young fellas need to understand this type of shit, so y'all stay out of these type of situations, bro. Learn from this dude's mistakes. This man worked his ass off to get all the way to the level Shannon Sharpe was at. Now, they don't talk about Shannon Sharpe like that no more. This has been a huge blow to him because they don't even talk about him like that no more in these media circles like they used to. He was hot. Cat Williams went on the show and gave the nigga the alley-oop. He gave him an alley-oop, man, from the heavens. He was warned by Cat Williams on his own show. Did he heed that advice? He was warned by the sister, the beautiful sister Monique. Another black sister went up there and told him to his face. He laughed her off, didn't listen to her. But we supposed to feel sorry for this dude. Same dude that came out here taking a dump on the other black NFL football player who went through the same type of shit with Tony Busby and them girls.
And Monique knew. That's why Monique brought it up. See, I'm trying to tell y'all how the grapevine works. When Monique went on that show, she probably talked to her people. Yeah, I'm great going Shannon Sharpe. So you know he'd be messing with them young snow bunnies or whatever you want to call them, right? And Monique, for real? What? Yeah, girl. You know he don't like everybody that he done opened his mouth and said something to in that gym. All of his what you call the people that's on the same team, his teammates, all the teammates. That stuff get around, man. Everybody at work knows what's happening with you when something go down. That grapevine is a mother, no matter what level you on. So she came in knowing that, and she tried to, like he said, she tried to help him.
By the sister, the beautiful sister Monique. Another black sister went up there and told him to his face.
Yep.
He laughed her off, didn't listen to her. But we supposed to feel sorry for this dude.
I'm watching Monique sitcom, The Parkers. I'm watching it for the second time, all the series. I try to support, man. I try to support my people, man. Good gracious.
Same dude that came out here taking a dump on the other black NFL football player who went through the same type of shit with Tony Busby and them girls. And Tony Busby, let's just talk about, he's just like every other lawyer. Somebody's going to go to a lawyer, the lawyer's going to do their job and take the case. The lawyer wouldn't have no cases if these dudes didn't put themselves in dumb positions. Let's just keep it 100. You get that type of bread, man, you got to move different. Straight up. But that's the situation, right? Shannon Sharpe, he continued to deny those claims and say all that stuff was fake and it wasn't real. The allegations and that he was going to take it to Tony Busby and he was going to sue Tony Busby and the girl. And, you know, it was a shakedown and he wanted Tony Busby to play the tape. Play the tape, knowing that Tony Busby, it's illegal for him to play an X-rated tape. Think about this now. He knows it's illegal if Tony Busby comes out and releases a sex tape publicly. But he gonna tell the whole world up there, like we some new fools, play the tape, Tony. And y'all sit up there and wonder why none of his co-workers, none of them other NFL football players, none of these other people stood up behind him. And then everybody gonna hit us with the black card. No, hell no. His own black NFL contemporaries won't stand up behind him. Because they know what time it is with dude. And I was a dude who supported Shannon Sharpe. When they was out here saying Shannon Sharpe was zesty and he was all these other things, man, I wasn't having it. But then once I seen how big of a hypocrite this dude was, and you gonna go off and attack people that I respect and I'm cool with. When he did that with Kwame Brown, that rubbed me the wrong way because hold on, you can have your opinion every single day. I want y'all to really think about this shit. You can have your opinion every single day on Russell Westbrook and all these other NBA basketball players. You can have your opinion. You ain't even play basketball. You can have your opinion. Kwame Brown has an opinion on LeBron James, and Shannon Sharpe talking shit and calling this man out his name. Come on, bro. That man played 10 years in the effing association, bro. And you talking about, oh, well, you ain't played long enough. You supposed to still be playing now. How you know that, nigga? With that 1988 part you got in the side of your head. Like I said before, this man was ready to fight a whole basketball team full of black dudes, but wasn't ready to fight Skip Bayless when Skip Bayless told him to put his glasses back on. He put them glasses back on. But you ready to fight John Moran's daddy. Come on, man. And everybody around here, we want to talk about black love. That ain't black love, nigga. These niggas get a reality check and then want to play the black card. That shit don't work, man. Don't work. Shannon Sharpe can't run that game no more. That slit a toe game, that shit don't work. Because see, Kwame, he could do him real dirty right now. Kwame ain't doing him as dirty as he could. Kwame could really go and do him real dirty. I'm telling you. I want y'all to really think about what I just said. He disrespected Kwame Brown to a whole different level. Just because that man had a basketball opinion. He got personal with Kwame Brown over a basketball opinion. But he have opinions every single day on basketball players. And everybody's supposed to accept that and be cool with that. And this nigga ain't even play basketball. Come on, man. And I respect Kwame Brown. It was going to be a no-go on that. So you damn right I'm picking sides. That nigga was out of pocket. And he doing the same shit Stephen A. Smith doing. And was doing. Trying to be funny.
Doing it no more. And so, in addition to Gabby getting paid close to 20, Hollywood, his ex-stylist, apparently got paid too. Yeah, to be quiet. And so he posted pictures to his story today, and we were told by sources that Shannon slid him a little bit to not talk to the blogs about their relationship, and he's counting money. This is a Hollywood_Mugler, okay? Who's next? And then we got when that check hits, Hollywood_Mugler. Who else? And then he says, my new homie girl went in, and because apparently he paid out a lot of people to stop talking about him so he can go back to work. And I don't think they're going to let Shannon come back to work. That's the crazy part about it.
See, and that's what Tasha K is saying. She's saying that Shannon Sharpe paid a lot of people off. If that ain't simping, allegedly, I don't know what is. Why he ain't sued Tasha K? Tasha Kato said all these different things about Shannon Sharpe. He ain't never sued him. He ain't never stepped to. Jennifer says you always got your boy, your friend Kwame Brett. That's loyalty. I got all my brothers back. If anything somebody says something about one of my brothers, I'm not finna. But these celebrity niggas, them niggas ain't my brothers like that, man. I see how them niggas operate, bro. You're not finna make a fool out of me multiple times when I've seen them do this shit to other people, bro. Them celebrity cats, they don't care about the smaller dudes down there on platforms. You see how they talk about these dudes on YouTube platforms? They only, whenever they in trouble is when they need you. That's the only time you're going to hear from them niggas. We supposed to go ahead and hitch our wagon and help and take up and cap for all these niggas when they fuck up. But you walk up to any one of them niggas and ask them for an interview on one of these black platforms, see what they say. You go up there and ask them one of them niggas for a feature on one of them smaller black platforms to see what they say. Them niggas look at you like you ain't nobody. I'm trying to tell you this shit, bro. I done seen this 1,000 times. This the same dude that sat up there and said that he was only willing to spend up to $30,000 on his own daughter's wedding. He said that at his own mouth. But you don't made this girl and her whole family rich. Simping. Think about what I just said. And then people want to get mad at me when I stir fry this nigga. No, he deserved to get it. He came out there talking all that shit about Kwame Brown when that man had a basketball opinion. I want you to think about this. This man was ready to lose it all for LeBron James. Come on, bro. Cut it. We got to cut this shit out, man. I want y'all to really think about what I just said. Disgusting work. He ready to risk it all talking shit about his own brothers. And like I said, he sat up there with that whole judgmental talk, and he wasn't talking that same shit. He told, Shannon Sharpe sat right up there and told Deshaun Watson, oh, well, you need to apologize immediately after you settled your lawsuit. That way it's believable. Why Shannon Sharpe ain't apologized? He settled his lawsuit. This nigga don't even take his own advice. He don't even take his own advice. I'm not making up shit. I'm giving y'all facts. And I'm giving y'all understanding of why I come from the way I come from with some of these niggas. Because people that I'm cool with, I'm linked to, and I know and I speak with on a regular basis, bro, they tell you the truth about these mofos, man. Nigga, and if you ain't solid, I don't care what you look like. I'm not finna speak up for you. And if you doing what what's name doing, I'm stir frying you. If you doing what Shannon Sharpe was doing, you getting stir fried. I really want y'all to think about that. He went out the way to disrespect Kwame Brown because that man had a basketball opinion. Think about this. So you mean tell me a dude that played 10 years in the National Basketball Association cannot have a basketball opinion? This is what we doing now.
Trending. He got exactly what he. I don't know what's his end game here. You talking about what Kobe would have done? What would you have been done? What would you have done? You're number one overall pick.
Yeah.
I don't get it because LeBron was in a no-win situation. People say, LeBron, why would you settle for a three? Why would you shoot a step back this? He drives the ball. Jamal Murray does a great job of tying him up. And that even as he holds onto the ball, he's trying to get the shot up. Aaron Gordon blocks it. Now he said, well, he should have pulled up. It's easy to say what you should have done after the fact of knowing what has happened.
Yeah.
And Skip, he said, you're supposed to be great? Really, Kwame, of all the people, he should never, ever question anybody's greatness. Because this is what we know. If there's a Mount Rushmore for busts in the NBA history, whether he's the first head, the second head, the third, or the fourth, he's on Mount Rushmore of bust NBA players. There's no question. And then he's going to question a guy that's, whether you say he's first, second, he's top five of the greatest players to ever play. I remember I heard him talk when Kobe scored 81. He's talking about he's hitting damn good screens. Really? Dude, you the number one pick in the draft, and you talking about you setting screens.
Yep.
Talk about the games that you played. Talk about the game-winning shots you hit. Skip, look, I get it. Kobe and Mike were graceful. They were elegant. They were Baryshnikov.
Yep.
But it's just not true. They haven't hit more game-winning shots than LeBron. The numbers don't lie. You can just go look it up, Kwame. You have plenty of time. Yeah, you own your farm down in Georgia. You got plenty of time. You ain't playing no hoops. You should still be in the NBA. But you want to take a shot because this is your thing, Skip. Look what it did. Everybody, he was trending. He got exactly what he wanted.
Okay.
He trended more for saying something Because sometimes the only success you can have is taking a bite out of somebody that's successful. He's trending more for what he said about LeBron than anything he ever done in the NBA.
That's a fact.
Now that's a problem.
Yeah.
That's a problem. Now, whatever you're good at, that's what you should be like trending for. Kwame Brown dropped 30 and 20. Kwame Brown had a triple-double.
Mm-hmm.
We can't pull up nothing where they said Kwame Brown ever had a great game. But he wants to take a shot. And the nerds will look at the stat line. You ain't got to look at the stat line. Go watch the game. If you didn't think LeBron James played great in that game, sometimes you can play great, Skip, and still lose. Sometimes you can play bad and win. That's happened. But I don't get. I'm just trying to figure out what was Kwame hoping to accomplish. Because he jumped on there like he's like, oh, and LeBron James, you're supposed to be a superstar. You're supposed to be on one of these all-time greats. You're supposed to be? No. You were supposed to be an all-time great player. You were supposed to be a superstar. That wasn't supposed. Not LeBron. LeBron James is everything that people thought he would be and more.
Yep.
You became nothing of what you were supposed to be.
Yep.
I just don't get his end game. I don't hope. Bro, go at Gilbert Arenas. Go at Stacks and Matt Barnes that's been on your head. LeBron James has never said anything about you. And you gonna take a shot at the man, why? Because you know what, I'm trending. And get people on my social media page. Bro, you a joke. You a joke. You from the crib, you from down. You're a joke. Really. Real talk, you a joke.
Called him a joke. So this is what they do. Try to tell you guys this. This is what they do. These are the Bush League tactics that are pushed by guys like Shannon Sharpe against other brothers for having their own opinion on basketball. So he can have his opinion on Russell Westbrook, even though this dude never played a game in the NBA. But the instance that the shoe was turned, now what's the issue? Like I said, them niggas all cap, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Like, share, subscribe, man. Tasha K said what she said. Let's see if Shannon Sharpe respond to that. Those allegations from Tasha K. I'm gone.
Wow, man. That's deep. Ticket right again. He right. Look, Shannon. Talk about all the times you was joking in the locker room saying, if I got a black woman under my arm, I'm holding her for the police. That's not funny, man. That's not funny at all. You straight up, you remember, everybody keeps saying Tisha Tales don't like black men. That's probably why. She probably heard him say that. It's for some reason, my race of people, we play that race card way too soon and way too much, man. Oh my gracious, we can play that race card, man. And Shannon Sharpe played it. Tony Bugsby just want to take down a black man. No, bro, that's where you got it wrong at. You think it holds more weight and you just lost the weight. Because Tony Bugsby is focusing on taking down a bad man. Not a black man, a bad man. A lot of his clients that he won against is white people too, so there. Playing the race card for the wrong reason. Look here, man, I'm gonna get on up out of here. I've been in this thing all day on a Saturday, man. We going hard. We ready to go to the next level. I'm going to the Philippines. I'm taking y'all with me, man. I'm going to the Philippines. I'm gonna be filming everything. Lord have mercy, man. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Y'all tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out. Album coming out August 1st. Be looking for it. Peace.